Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 28 of Factorio with the Space Age expansion. I almost called it Space Exploration again. Where we have just played around a bunch with train interrupts and train parametization, or train station parametization rather. And we couldn't really figure out interrupts too much, at least to the point that I thought we could do it, which would be requesting train stations to be loaded and then request somewhere else to be unloaded. But we do think that we will make a fuel station that will interrupt the trains when they're getting low on fuel. So we don't have to bring fuel out to every station where trains get in. Yeah. And for parametization, we did make a blueprint for a unloading station where we can just say the stack size of what we want to unload, and then it figures out how many trains it should limit itself to. So I'm pretty happy with that. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but now we should be able to actually go and make our first outpost where we need to design a different station, the loading station. That will hopefully be a lot faster. But I was just curious about why are we not researching? Oh, it's still because of military science? Because of walls? Because of brick. Yeah, we did mine entirely out of stone, so I have to get used to that. We can't do military science right now. Is there anything else we want to research though? Maybe this. And this. And this. We could research the next planet. But then I will just forget that we did that. This will also be good. It's just very expensive. But why not? This is also very good. This is also very good. That would actually probably help us more currently, and it's less expensive. Help us a lot more than this, at least. And then back to this. Okay. So, go make an outpost. We have electric furnaces, we have miners, though not enough. Miners. More. We need a lot of belt for this. Question is if we should already upgrade all of our train stations before we even begun with blue belt. But that's just going to delay us more, so let's not. Can I get rid of anything? Okay. Let's get 2 full stacks of beacons. We have quality beacons actually. But if I can't fill a full outpost with them, I don't see the point really. Maybe I just don't see the point in general. These should probably go out here so we're allowed to fill those in, I think. If we do this, is it allowed to put those in? It is not. So it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to get it, or let it have a quality beacon in hand and then not being able to produce. But then if it's backed up anyway, it wouldn't need to produce. Oh well. I think we're going to productivity module the furnaces for this, but maybe this is enough, maybe not. We'll figure it out. Let's just go build some stuff. We haven't done that in a while. I say that, of course, and we are just going to make another parameterized train station first, but we'll see how it goes. And these need to change. Let's just fix that right away. So this is how we do it. Stack size of coal is 50, that's fine. We actually want to move this one. Why not just remove that? Guess not. Then iron needs 100 stack size. Copper needs 100 as well. Maybe we should have made the default 100 and not 50. Can we change that afterwards? We can. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up, but I don't think it will. Good. Then we should be ready. Though we need a lot more underground built. And I forgot that, yes, I am going to use a lot of underground built for the outpost as well. Because I'm going to smelt with underground belts going under the furnaces. Which means we need a lot more of these. Rather than a lot of belt, actually. But it'll take a while before we have enough of these. Good, good. Get started, please. Whoops. Can we just remove this as we go? Go here. Are we actually getting radar coverage? Or is this the extent of that? I think it is. But hey, we can see some enemies right there. And maybe we'll be pushing pollution towards those soon from this outpost. We shall see. Can we upgrade the belts? This is red belt. Don't think we need this currently. We do need those. I'm just going to move them a bit though. So if we just put an upgrade planner here, does it upgrade the miners? No. Good. Save. Mine upwards. Smelt up here. Train station up there. Should be good. Get it, Bill. Oh, was that all of our miners already? It was. Okay. So we need to balance that. Did I make an 8-to-8 balancer somewhere? I don't think so. Guess not. I don't want to use old blueprints in this playthrough, but maybe we just take a balancer, because otherwise I'll just find it on the web. I just always seem to get bad results with this one. Because I don't think one belt here splits evenly across all belts. Or does it? I don't know. At least I seem to have some problems with it every now and then. We'll see if we get those problems. Good, that's all we've built so far. I mean, I guess it's just that if you pull out of those and pull out of this, this will get double priority than each of these. And maybe that's all of the problem. So if we just pull one out of each, it shouldn't be a problem. Each splitter, I mean. Okay, and I made a blueprint for smelting at some point. But this was without beacons and modules, right? So if I need to do it again, I need to calculate those. Also, aren't we going to make some quality plate here? I think so. But that could just be added on to the end. Sure. So if we have 8 beacons affecting this, I don't remember the numbers, so I'm going to have a look at it. I want to design it as if these were tier 3 modules though. So speed 50% times 2 is 100, divided by 2 is 50. So plus 400%. Okay. Calculator. We have a crafting time. No, we want. I guess we also design it for blue belt. So 45 per second. Divided by a crafting time of 3.2. No, multiplied by crafting time. Stop it. Clear. 45 items per second. Each take 4.2 seconds. Divide by a crafting speed of... This will be lower with tier 3 modules as well, won't it? This is minus 10% speed. These are minus 5%. I guess the next ones are minus 15. Yes, so it would be minus 30%. Okay, so it would be 1.4 crafting speed. But, so minus 30% plus 400%. That is the same as 2.0 plus 370%, right? Clear. 2 by 370. 3.7, not 370. So divide this by 100. 7.4 crafting speed. Did we do any of the maths earlier? No. Dang it, keep the calculator, I need it. So, 45 items by 2.3 crafting. 3.2. crafting speed. That is the amount we would need with crafting speed of 1. Divide by the crafting speed, which was 7.4 or something. Oh, because I closed this, it went away. Can we do scientific, please? And then it removes my calculation. Dang it. Oh well. 2 by 3.7. No, wait, it's plus 400%, not... So it would be 4.7, because it already has its own. Right? Because its own crafting speed would already be 2 by 1 plus 3.7. 4.7. 9.4 crafting speed is what I'm expecting to get out of it. Good. Productivity. From these are 6%. From these it is 10%, so 20%. So we lost the other calculation. 45 by 3.2 divided by our crafting speed. $9.4 divided by 1.2 productivity. So we're just going for 16 machines because then we have some extra potential for the inserters. They won't be 100% efficient. And then I don't exactly know how we're going to handle quality, but I guess we'll find out. If we remove or stop our robots and just take this. And then count to 16 and remove the rest. That should be good enough. We want this to move though, I think. So we need one extra beacon at least. We still have enough space to actually move the belts under this. So let's not remove these. And build. You are not allowed to be there, but you can be there. Good. This is input, so it doesn't need to go further than there. And this is output. Good. Need more of these. Didn't I bring 40 of these? Or did I put them back in to test for quality? I guess I did. Okay. Then after this we need to balance output. Oh, but I wanted quality stuff as well. I think we're going to add those. Unless we should just have a separate line for quality. so it doesn't impact the output of this build either. Isn't that an okay idea? I think so. This was the first build from the left, so we can go in there. Good. And then we can have... Wait, we already have a balancer built into our station, don't we? No, I don't have a station yet. Never mind. I just usually do. So how do we want to make stations? Outpost stations. Do we need staggers? Do we need anything? I'm just going to build it first, then we can move it around afterwards. Station. 4 wagons and a train or locomotive. So we are loading into 6 chests on each wagon, that's fine. Power poles is what I run out of all things. Great. Okay, we are just going to go back for more resources then. Might as well build most of this on our way up to the train, I guess. By the way, I had a thought. Maybe we need this to be more symmetrical. Or rotationally symmetrical, at least. So now we should be able to, first of all, continue this, but also rotate it and still overlaps. Does that also work if we snap to grid relative, make it shorter? Not narrower, shorter. Save. Yes, everything works. Good. That should then replace this. Good. Just wanted to get that out of the way, so I don't have to make sure that I'm not putting it the wrong way around after rotating a couple of times. We should... No. Go back for resources, build the rest when we come back. Don't do that. We can force build now, so it actually removes our own entities that are in the way. That is nice. Can we have a train here? Yes. And we have to back all the way from here. Actually getting some useful science done, that is nice. Oh, I have to go the other way to get in there. So I have to back right to go left. concrete. Minus. Might as well use these whenever we have the chance. So each smelting column is just 16, so we don't actually need a lot. With just one stack we can make 4 belts. We do need a lot of these though. Do need a lot of underground, we do need a lot of inserters. We do need more belt. I don't need to carry these currently. Anything else? I'm forgetting some stuff, I'm sure. Beacons, rail. We want more rail. Don't want those anymore. We need more speed modules for all the beacons we're going to put down, if we have them. Okay, that's good enough for now, I hope. Let's get this stuff done. I'm not really using walls anymore. Or this. By the way, can we reserve this? Yeah, we should also get a rocket launcher, but yeah. Just pin all of those. Then we shouldn't get a handgun or ammo down there whenever we eventually die. You go here. Just imagine if quality was making these faster. That would be so nice. It didn't have to be 30% for each quality, I guess. Maybe that would be a bit too much, but maybe 10%. I would have liked that. This should be fine. We have room for a train. Yes. Did we carry our power in? We did. Except we didn't. Okay. After we changed the signal, we might also need to change our junction to fit with that, but we'll do that when we have a problem with it. Power. Mine. Should I start making mines with underground belts as well, just to make it easy on robots to place it all? We don't really gain a lot from that though, it's just one tile less. Unless you make a more advanced setup. But then where do you put power? Maybe in gaps between these. I haven't done this a lot, so I'm a noob in that regard. We did something like that. This is quite a lot of wasted space still. Isn't it almost the same? This is less. One, two, three tiles for every 2 machines. Plus the underground belt. What if this was more the build? Power, power, power. One power pole, 2 underground belts for every 3 machines. That's the only space we use. Everything else is tileable. We do get more belts of output out of this. Also, this only ever puts on the right side of this. So it's not balanced. So halfway through a build like this, I guess we would have to flip it around to then start putting from the top. Those two alone do balance the build, right? No, they both put on the right side. So you would have to balance the base or belt halfway through or something. I'm no fan of that. Let's just do it with this. Yes, this is a little bit more dense. This probably is as well. The first belt they actually don't help with balancing either, so that wasn't really better in any regard. Good, that's 4 more belts. We only have 3 more inputs though. Okay, the whole thing is being mined. Put productivity in here, please. Oh, I said I wanted to build this, make a blueprint and then move it. But I guess it just goes there now. But we'll just do this as we always do. Input. Do we want to keep these tight, or do we just want them to go out? Maybe they just go out like that. It's easy to build. And we want this included. Good. Then we need to balance the inputs here. And we need a combinator for that. Which needs to tell these what to do. And they just take each, divide by minus 48 chests to tell how much is on average in each chest. Output each. Then these take everything which needs to combine with the chest. Everything is less than if the average is above us. So if we're negative, but well, if it's just 0, then 7 minus 62 is way below 0. If we pulled everything out though, would we be allowed to work? We're not allowed to work now because they got to the average or above the average. Yeah, so we're allowed to be slightly above average. What is the capacity here? 12. Let's just allow it to go 20 above average. And then just to check, put a train here. That's easier. Though we don't want to have empty chests. Oh, this have to go away again. Stop it. Okay, empty. Are we then allowed to start, or am I making mistakes? We are allowed to start inputting. I don't think I actually want it to be 20 above average though, because that makes it... I think the difference is then potentially 48 chests multiplied by 10 or 20. If we do this to 10, are they then allowed to start up though? Why do I have so much in my inventory? Can we just use some of our construction materials, please? And we built the station too far down, but we will just build out this way then. We need power for these top ones. So this is where it would be if we needed to expand. Oh, I didn't bring enough power poles. I'm so smart. If this was here, can we actually reach the power? No. Can like that. And we need to power these. This doesn't work either though, so let's put this here. No, let's not. Just bring in more power poles at some point. It's a bit annoying that we need extra power poles to power the beacons, but that's how it is. I can't prevent that unless I just put extra power poles in here. Okay. Do we have some steel? We do. We can actually handcraft some of these. Good. Lots and lots of iron plate. Are we full? No. I made mistakes? Probably. So because I lowered it, I think, to less than the hand size. We get minus 18, we get 28, that is 10 above. We do have to have it to at least 12, I think. Maybe that is also one too low. Average is now minus 18. 40 minus 18 is not very much. 22. Where are we lower though? Did we just forget to hook one of these up? Is the wire not connected to everything? Why am I wrong about how many chests we have? It's only 24, not 48. I am stupid. Let's keep this number for now, until we see it fail. No, if one is above, or 12 above average, it should just skip putting in, and then the average should rise when the others get some. So it shouldn't ever be a problem. 12 is fine, I think. Do we want a quality smelting setup? We probably do. And we are out of beacons, okay. Can we just swap these in? No. Good. And we just want this when there is enough ore. And then we want to filter normal plate to the right. Merge that in there. Input priority left. So we can then store a bunch of this. Let's do this down here instead. Okay. If this gets full, this just shuts off and the other one keeps smelting. Shouldn't we have gotten some at this point though? Can we not do quality smelting? I don't see a quality here. We should have 4% quality in each of these, but it doesn't state that. Am I just wrong about quality in plate? But would that not make this impossible to do? That seems fishy. Am I just doing something wrong? Also, can we put quality in here? No, okay. I do not understand. How does this make any sense then? Is it when you at some point recycle uncommon things you can get iron plate back? As the only way? Or is it maybe in a foundry? Because you actually set the iron plate recipe here. This takes quality modules. I think that might be it. So this just doesn't make sense. Think. But I mean, why not just let it run? Probably because it takes power. So let's not really let it run. Okay. We don't want to remove power poles. Blacklist those. Okay, one less thing to think about with quality, but it's just making me think more about it, to be honest. Good. We wanted a blueprint of this. Should we maybe include some signals in that? Probably. We are going to remove what we don't need here. This should be iron still. This should always work, right? Yes. We need to limit trains though. And that needs to be parameterized, I think. So, our combined resources here. Each divided by... Then we need the train capacity again. For the given resource, so we need the stack size again. So if we don't parameterize this, that's what I have been doing previously. Divided by, in this case, we can have 4,000 in each train. So 16,000 in total. Put L. 3 trains can come here and be filled. Set train limit, and that works. For iron and copper and steel, but not for coal. We would have to come and change this with a number that I would be forgetting. So we want... I wish we had coverage there, but I think I can do this again. It's just going to take a little longer. We want our stack size parameterized. We want our resource. No, if there are no resources here, we should just allow everything. But maybe that doesn't work, maybe it does. But, no wait, we don't allow any trains in if there's nothing here. That should be okay. So our stack size limits or defaults to 100. Our train capacity. We do each there, it's not good. We have to only do each from red wire. And wait with this. Calculate this. Stack size. Multiply it by the potential here. No, wait, what? Just need to know how much can be in a train here. So stack size by it's 40, 80, 160. It's, available slots in a train. This is then train capacity. And can't we just do S here? Then it doesn't have a default value, but I think that's okay. So this is train capacity, this is what goes in there. T from green. Still get no S in. So if we took this, parameterized it, build here, whoops. We cannot set a constant for that, so we actually do need the constant combinator. Okay. Stack size 100. Not there, there. Red stack size 100 by 160, 60,000. 60,000 goes in there. We can have 5 trains now because we're close to full. Yeah, 80,000 would be 5 trains, according to my quick math. So this should just be it, except we don't need to tell it anything about resources, we just need the stack size, right? Especially if we're not naming the station. I guess we should have had unused and unused unloading or something. So we could have a difference between these, but it's fine. So now, if we blueprint all of this, remove that. This was supposed to be here. This is not supposed to be here. Save. Parameterize. Stack size parameter. Wait, no. Down here, stack size 100 is a parameter. Save, save. Then if we build this again, we have to give our stack size, and that should work. Good. Do we need stackers here though? If we're allowing 5 trains to come, we won't always have enough space up here to fit 5 trains, I don't think. And I guess we can have even more than 5 trains. We're currently allowing 6. So that sounds like we need stackers. And I can't get the length of these, can I? Actually, we can blueprint behind the fog of war. I think we're just doing this like so. Because we can't do 90 degrees followed by another 90 degrees. Nope. Should be able to go there, but that's not where we want to go. Good. And this needs to merge. One of these trains should be allowed to move further when it's empty in, well, when this segment is empty. We don't care about which train goes first. And it's cleared when we get in there. Okay. I mean, would this not be able to do this? Yes. Do we care? Do we just keep merging in here weirdly? That's why I don't really like this sort of stacker. Or part of why, I guess. Otherwise, I am liking it. That looks bad. But maybe we should just have a longer segment here after. Does that even help? I mean, we can go pretty close to the 90 degrees. How about we just do this 90 degree here? But that wouldn't work, would it? Yes, we can do 90 degrees in the space. Still connect those like that. Unless this can merge there and do it, but no. So that would work. Could just change where we do these daggers, so remove the inner two. From there everything is fine. But that means we have longer between here and the station, but since we're allowing the trains to go to here anyway, it doesn't matter. It would matter for an outpost where we had several unloading stations, though. Up here it works right now because we're actually taking that as our input. But then it would still get worse as we have more and more that needs to merge into a rail here. I think I need to think on this again. But for now, we use this, or save that. I just want that moved away a bit. Yeah, we're going to leave this as it is, but I might change it in the future. To something else that I don't know yet. I mean, I usually do diagonal staggers. What have I been doing here? Oh, is this just old blueprints not working? Because diagonal stuff has changed? I think it is. But yeah, I think this is a stagger, which you can't really see anymore. Never mind that. We have iron now. And if we put a train in just about the right location, it is being loaded. This is now iron. Go to iron. Full. Go to... like... oh. Trains have gotten weird when you zoom in too far. You can't select this when you are actually looking at the ground and stuff, but if you zoom out where it's just the map, you can. That seems weird to me, but I'm not sure if it's on purpose. This one. Iron. Unload. Go to iron unload for empty cargo. Iron full cargo inventory. Are you not full? You are. Then what are you waiting for? Working. I'm stupid. I wanted to use these miners, so I don't have them in my inventory, but they're useful to have anywhere, really. Then, do we put them in spots where we expect to mine out fast? Or where we expect to mine out last? I don't know. Maybe just somewhere in the middle of that. Because if we had put them here, they would have helped, yes, but they would also become useful way earlier. Oh well. Now we have to go and see if that train is unloaded successfully. It was unloaded. And we can now utilize all of this nice iron. Do we need to balance the output here? If everything works as it should, we shouldn't need to, because all of these should always be filled up. There is the problem of the sides of the belts not being used up equally. Is it possible to do a 4-to-4 balancer that balances the sides of the belts? That would be way bigger, right? Something like this twice, I guess. If we don't need to balance the belts by themselves, we just need to balance all the sides of each belt. This should do it. That is pretty big. And would never fit in here, at least. I'm just doing some theory crafting or testing out here. Same length, less densely packed, so it must use less belts, but we're using extra undergrounds. I mean, we don't actually need those. We're not trying to balance the belts again. And we somehow utilize the extra space. Wait. We do need these. What? I have 4 belts coming in. Well, the balance is down here. What? What am I doing? So this becomes a longer setup. Unfortunately. So here we would just have 4 belts going in like that. Here we would have them like this, I guess. So that's also a bit more space. Isn't it going to be more space efficient like this, maybe? I didn't really expect to start spending time on this, but you never know how it goes. It would have been awesome if we could get these in here. Can't we do that actually? No, we cannot. I'm just going to do the other thing over here just to compare. This is more expensive, so in this case it does make sense to do this. Horizontal, go. This has a more narrow footprint. Because of this. Let's not do this. We copy this. This is also more narrow, but again it is probably longer. Yep. Same length as this though. These don't really need to start there, so it is a little shorter than this at least. Same width. One tile longer than this. Is the width here a problem? I mean, this is better than this. Hands down, right? Yes. This is just not densely packed. This or this? Can't fit any of them in there, I don't think. No. So they would have to be down here. And here we have a good amount of space horizontally to work with. So I'd rather have them be wide than tall. Also, maybe it's possible to save some belt here. This should also work, right? But let's not. Okay. I think we want that in our rail planner thing. And maybe we want this as part of our blueprint as well, because that would help. So there. Then we have to redo all the the one thing we have parameterized. It just doesn't feel that great to have to do every time. Can we just, I mean, no, this wasn't built with the parameterized thing, so I don't think it would ever copy it. Stack size 100 as default parameter. Go. Save. Put in instead of this. Good. Maybe we should just have renamed that. Let's do that right away. Because I'm going to... No, I'm not going to. Never mind. Unused is fine. We have to change it every time anyway. We are going to paste on top of this and then it will be disabled. Whoops. Stack size 100 for iron? Yes. Iron on load. Trains. The train got messed up, I guess. You are now going to unused. That's not a good station to go to. Let's just stop you there. Am I on the tracks? Not right now. Good. Empty cargo. So you're not allowed because this is full now. Is that correct? We have 62,000 here. So we don't have the space for another train until we empty out these slots. It would be nice if we could always keep these full, but it shouldn't matter. So, I mean, having a train here that isn't fully unloaded could be a feature rather than a bug with this, but not now. Okay, you are allowed to go to iron and wait. Good. We need to get this basically routed in all the way over here. So this is all supposed to be reserved for iron. And this is probably going to be reserved for other things, so we shouldn't just go in there willy-nilly. Past copper. Luckily that works out well. And in there. And we're out of belt. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.